Hello buddy, Russian Batman back with another video. You see in the IRL setup right now, you see I got a little bit of that Mission X mustache going on. But since we are in the real world, I have a real world thing to show you. And yeah, so let me just grab it right now. It's right here. Right here. It is this bad boy right here. The potatomeen helmet. Like I said, this is my first kind of 3D printed project, was this helmet right here, which if you haven't seen the video talking about this helmet, I think I made a video talking about this helmet. It was made by getting the model of just a model from Mecha Bricks of a Lego Batman mask, increasing the size of it, and then printing it. I did have to cut out the stud and the inside, and I also did cut out some other parts you see right there. That's been cut out. I did fill in some of the gaps. I do want to repaint this area because, as you can see, it doesn't look great, but you're not going to really see this that much. So I did modify this slightly. Still want to add some padding in there because it is a little bit, especially on your chin, it's a little bit rough. But that's what I do with this model. However, obviously, potatomeen, he doesn't use the normal Crusader helmet that Lego has. Lego's Crusader helmet doesn't have this thing in the middle. It doesn't have the thing in the middle, and his is a little bit more rounded than Lego's, so I couldn't just get Legos and increase the size. So to make this model, I actually had to get a friend of mine to make this model. I'm really thankful for him. I don't know if he has a social media, if he wants me to shout him out. I'll ask him. If he does, it'll be in the description. If he doesn't have social media, then it won't be there, but you know who you are if you're watching this video. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So he made this model, and what I just told him to do is I just gave him the model photos of potatomeen's helmet, that he has his actual custom helmet. So I gave him the side profile, the front profile, and the back profile. It was just from one of his videos. I took screenshots and I sent to the guy, and I think he did a really good job replicating it. The only minor issue I do have with it is, you can see it is a little bit squared off. It's not like completely square, but you see this side, just because of the way he made it from the reference images. That's not his fault, and it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, other things with this model. This is a big debated topic I have with potatomeen a lot, but this top little stud right here, it's not actually a stud on his model. It is supposed to be the spot on the helmet where you put the accessory hole in. I didn't put a hole in there, but that's where the accessory goes. Every time I draw his character, I try to stay true to his custom, and his custom has the little stud on the top. Every time I do that, he always asks me, why did I put the stud on there? Because he put the stud on there. Anytime he makes art of his character, he gets rid of the stud. Every time he makes a new helmet or whatever, he always keeps the stud, so I keep the stud on there. If he asks why I keep the stud, that's why. Because he has the stud on his actual custom, and I'm just trying to stay true to his custom. So, potatomeen, do not give me crap in the comments. I will rip you a new one. But that is why it has that stud there. And yeah, and like in other little things about this, for some reason when I printed it, some pieces didn't align super well. So I did have to kind of, you can see there's still a little bit, you can kind of tell this kind of fourth bulges out. I couldn't print this in one go. I obviously had to split it in pieces. You can see there how it's split up. And then, yeah. But then I just spray painted it, gave it a black primer. Then I got some brand new red spray paint, which I really liked how that red came out. I thought that was a really nice color. And then I painted these little divots dark red. Originally they were the 3D modeler made them holes, but I wanted them to be divots. I think based off the way potatomeen draws his character, he tends to represent these as holes for breathing holes. However, his custom, they're divots, so I wanted to keep them divots just so you kind of wouldn't really see the mouth behind here, and I kind of think it looks better as divots. And like I said, I'm trying to mostly just stay true to his custom and not to maybe the way he wants his helmet to be depicted. If he were to make his helmet, he might make it a little bit different than this, because when he tends to draw his helmet, he does tend to draw his helmet a little bit more squared off, but when his custom is a little bit more rounded, if that makes sense. I might show some reference images to what I'm talking about whenever he sends sketches of his character. But then after that, I gave it a little bit of weathering. I don't want to make it look super weathered. However, I went in with some silver paint in certain areas, just so the areas that the paint would naturally come off. I gave that in silver there. You can see there's a little bit of silver, even on the gold, some silver. And then even on the back, I gave it some little scratches, like it was a little bit battle damaged. He does have a custom of a fully battle damaged version of this helmet. I don't want it to be fully battle damaged. I just want to give a little bit of scuff, just to add some little bit visual interest there. And then, yeah. And then next up, let me just show you what the helmet looks like when I put it on. And I'm going to put it on. So this is what it looks like. The only issue with this, again, the eyes are a little bit low. Now, the only reason that is just because I just sent him the base helmet. This helmet was designed for a Lego head, and so the eyes are naturally lower. And what you see with this one, the reason why these eyes aligned pretty well is because a Batman helmet, the eye holes are a lot higher than the Lego eyes are, because Lego eyes are usually around here, and that's why they put a little strap on the top. So this one aligned pretty well, but like I said, I just forgot to account for that little fact when making this helmet. So unfortunately, like I said, if I have it like that, you don't really see my eyes, so I do have to lean up a little bit. It does mean you get a little bit of my chin, so you can see my mouth if I open it really wide. It does fit pretty well. Like I said, I did measure it towards my face. However, this one is a little bit loose. It's even looser than this helmet, which I'm kind of surprised with. I mean, kind of makes sense because he did make this one. This one has a lot thinner of a border around there. Bye-bye. And so it does, you know, so I do want to add some padding. You see, there's not a lot of space like this way, you can see, but there is quite a bit of room here to here. But yeah, I am really happy with how this helmet turned out. And yeah, I think it just looks really nice, just having a potatomeen and a Russian Batman helmet. I forgot to explain who potatomeen is. He's a customizer. Link to his channel in the description. He also has an Instagram. Go follow his Instagram. He makes amazing customs. Go follow. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. He doesn't upload as often, but he does make amazing content. If you do want to see some really cool customs, he makes a lot of medieval stuff as well. That's why he has this whole medieval helmet. And yeah, and I do, like I said, I have the model for this, so I could in theory print more. I'm probably not going to print more. But it would be cool to make alternate versions, like a fully battle damaged one with like the full slash in it. I'm probably not going to do that because this thing took a solid full week of just printing. Like I said, that's not accounting for gluing or painting anything else. But yeah, so we got the dynamic duo, the Russ and the Russian Batman helmet and the potatomeen helmet. So if y'all like this video, if y'all want to see more 3D printed projects, let me know. I would love to make some. I don't know, out of the OSRSers, which is kind of like the Lego group, I guess, community I commune with a lot. I don't know who else I'd make. We're really the only two kind of sig figs that have helmets. But like I said, I like how this turned out. If y'all have any suggestions of other big 3D printed projects I could do, I have made some other little things here. Like I've made, let me grab it real quick. Sorry, just at the other end of this room. I've made some other upscaled 3D things. This is a Lego rat. I've made a Lego batarang. It's a little bit damaged. I do need to repaint these. And a Lego lightsaber just in time for May the 4th. I think by the time this video comes out, it'll be after May the 4th. But yeah, I have done some things. So if y'all have any other suggestions of big Lego things I can make a big Lego mug or whatever, leave it down below. Y'all enjoy. Go watch that 2011 film Rango. Enjoy the rest of your day, and go subscribe to potatomeen. Subscribe here if you want. It's up to you, but especially potatomeen, and y'all enjoy the rest of your day, and yeah, have a nice one. Ciao. Oh, we have a Discord server. You can join that if you want. It's pretty cool. Yeah, bye-bye. Adios.